Hey guys, welcome back to some more skate news, and today we got the details to the spring pop-off event. So the spring event that was announced quite a while ago, and this will be starting next week on Tuesday on February 10 and will run for 3 weeks until March 3rd. And then on March 10th, so a week later, I think, yeah, it's a week later, then on March 10th, the season 3 will start. So this event will be running for 3 weeks, and it's pretty much the same that we had before in all of the other events. So we got this short teaser right here that I'm going to show you in the background, and I think this already gives you an idea what this spring pop-off event is about, or at least what the setting is. So it's all very fiery and about fire and firecrackers and so on. So they probably want to go out with a big boom out of season 2 or something. And the backstory behind this, I just summed this up real quick because the text is a bit weird, I think. But what this event is basically about is that you want to drive the geese out of San Van, because back in the old days, geese and seagulls coexisted in harmony in San Amsterdam. But over time the geese took over and the seagulls disappeared. So now we as the skaters should help to drive the geese out so that the seagulls can return. But I'm honestly not quite sure if anyone even cares about the backstory behind all of those events. So what we can see in this event, so as usual, is that the community parks will change, and you can see the 3 ones right here. So they all have pretty much the similar design. You have this red and yellow. We have these fiery rings in all of the community parks, and every park is focused on a little bit different style of skating. So we have this more street focused park in Hedgemont again. In Goldcrest we have this kind of mixed park, and over in Market Mile we have this vert focused park again. Of course, within these parks we will also have event challenges again. And with these challenges, you can earn the event currency again, and this is called firecrackers this time around. And as per usual, when you earn these firecrackers, you can then go over to the skate store, and then you can get your rewards for these firecrackers over there. And we also got a first look at some of those cosmetics. So here we can see the deck, the trucks, and the wheels. Also, the pens are part of this event. And once you have completed all of the 3 weeks of tasks that we will get, so we will not only get challenges, of course, but we will also get new event tasks for each of these 3 event weeks. And if you complete all of the 3 weeks, then you can claim the vest right here that you can see on the picture in the store as well. But this one will only be available if you complete all of those tasks. In addition to this, you can get a small amount of the event currency every day in the store for free, but really just a small amount. There will also be a first-time login reward, so I'm guessing this will be a t-shirt or something again. And similar to the former events, all of the tasks for each week will also be available for the full event. So when week 1 drops, it will still be available in week 3. So even if you only have time to play in week 3, you will not miss out on the weekly tasks of the former weeks. So you will also not miss out on the completion reward that you can get for completing all of those tasks. And one thing that will be part of the event as well is a skin that you can buy in the store for San Van Box. That's this one right here. And for this one, they're writing that when you hit the 4x multiplier in a line, this skin catches fire. Now, I'm not sure if this is true or not, but they're not showing this in the teaser, even though I think this is a missed opportunity if they present the skin, but then they're not showing how it's catching fire when you hit the multiplier. But they're writing this in the post here, so I guess this is true, that this is kind of a reactive skin. So depending on how high your multiplier is, the skin changes. And then we also got a new episode of The Grind this week that I didn't talk about in any other video so far that I had this week. So I'm quickly going over it now. It's not too much. They're mostly just talking about the patch that we got this week that I already talked about in the former video, and that Season 3 was delayed and will now start on March 10th instead of March 3rd. They're also mentioning that we got a new community contest. So that one kicked off on February 2nd and will run until February 8th, if this is interesting for you. This is the Show Your Fit screenshot contest, which means you can submit a picture on what your favorite style to wear is in the game, and you can submit it via Skate Reel. I'm gonna put the link to this in the description below again, so you can just click on it and then submit your best style or your favorite picture. And what we have as well, I'm just quickly gonna go over this again, is 3 new known issues. So one is that there are graphical glitches in the game now in the UI on PCs using an AMD GPU. I've read this in the comments from some of you, so the devs are acknowledging this and they know about it and they're working on it. And then another issue is that when you are transferring from one challenge to a co-op challenge via invite, sometimes it results in server disconnect. And the third issue that is new is that progression and rewards for some completed tasks fail to apply to the player's account. I had this as well before the update already, but also after the update. And what works here, and this is also the workaround they recommend, is restarting the game, but then you have to do the tasks over again. I had this, it was very annoying because I spent like an hour or so completing the tasks, and then I just noticed that it did track, but it didn't unlock, and then I restarted the game, so I had to do it all over again. Hopefully this is fixed in the next update. And yeah, that was it for today. So the new event will start next week on February 10, will run for 3 weeks. We will get some new cosmetics to unlock with the in-game currency, got some new challenges, we will get some new tasks to do, and the community parks will be adjusted as well. And aside from this, I don't think there's anything new next week, so I don't think we will get a new update or anything. But if something happens, of course, I will keep you updated on this. So if you are enjoying those videos, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I'm gonna see you in the next one. Bye bye!